Hello everyone, welcome back to this video. So today I have no more than uh, 48 minutes to do what I want to do. So let me right away go on the whiteboard and explain it to you. I believe we should have time, but we'll see. So remember not long ago we did the fireworks sketch, right? So some given particles coming from the bottom of the screen going at some height, not specified explicitly, and then exploding into multiple particles, right, going in pretty much every direction. So that was the sketch that we did. We didn't have any colors. I think the particles were just white. Well, the fireworks were just white. Maybe hopefully today we'll have time to put in some colors. Otherwise, I will let you do that for me. All right. So my goal today is not to. I don't need this part, right? The firework launching up. The only thing I want to keep is the explosion, right? So I want to keep this concept of exploding. So we'll need to recreate this. I believe we'll do it as a class, right? So we'll have this as like its own class. And then afterwards, we also did a sketch. Hopefully you can see the fireworks. Yeah, I believe you can. Yeah, so we also did in the previous sketches, we also did the audio spectrum, hexagon audio spectrum, right? We will be reusing some concept of it. For example, we'll be analyzing the audio. So we'll be playing an audio like a music, and we'll be analyzing it for volume peaks, right? So my thinking is we'll have, let's say, at 1 second, right, in the audio, we'll have maybe an amplitude for the audio of like 10, right? So maybe whenever it reaches 10, it pops a blue fireworks, right? Um, which lives for not long, right? Which lives for maybe 1 second, right? And then maybe at the 13 seconds, there is the amplitude is at maybe 50, right? Then we might want to draw a bigger and more colorful or um, a different colored explosion, right? So this is my main idea I have in my head. I haven't tried it yet, but we'll be doing that together right now. All right, let me just close this. Okay, great. Let me get back here. Okay, awesome. So we have our sketch right here. Nothing much has been done to it. Pretty minimal stuff. Just creating the canvas and also drawing the frame rate. And so that's pretty much it. All right, so we said we want a class for the explosion. We'll call it explosion. All right, awesome. So this class is going to have a constructor. So what would I like to pass to it, right? The color I said, so color, what else? So I'll call this col, just because, maybe color, is it going to be an issue with the P5 color? I don't know, we'll see. Anyway, the color, I want to pass it. What else? What else? Maybe the lifetime of the explosion, right? So lifetime. Okay, what else? What else? Or more a max lifetime. What else? What else? Maybe the. Okay. We'll start with that. We'll start with that, and we can always see what we want to update afterwards. So we'll have. Oh well, it's going to have also a position, right? So a position. Maybe the position we set it right away in the constructor by randomly getting some values, but I'm going to pass it for now. So this the pause is going to be equal to pause. This dot color is going to be equal to color. What else? What else? This dot lifetime equals max lifetime. Well, no. Random between the max between max lifetime, well, between 0 and max lifetime minus 30 and max lifetime. All right, okay, we got the base of the particle. Okay, now we'll want maybe we'll maybe have a class particle, which will have a constructor with position. It'll also receive a velocity. I think that's it. Maybe the color could be passed here, but not for right now. We can update it afterwards if we have time. So this dot pause equal the pause. Let me just mute my notification. There we go. Okay, never mind. This dot velocity equal velocity. Okay. We want an update function. Oh, and the lifetime should not be set here. Yeah, I mean, lifetime will be in here. Okay, this dot lifetime is going to be equal to lifetime. Okay, awesome. So update is basically going to update the position by the velocity, right? And we will reduce the velocity every time we update. Dot molt by I don't know, maybe 0.99, right? I really don't want it to go down fast. And then we'll need to do this dot lifetime minus minus. Okay, great. We'll have a show, which we'll just do a point for right now, maybe with a stroke weight of, I don't know, maybe 3, just for right now. We'll definitely update that. In a point at this dot pause dot x and this dot pause dot y. Okay, great. So we have our particle. Now we need an array of particles here, right? So this dot particles equals an empty array, and then we can do a for let I equals 0. I is less than, I don't know. We can say maybe we can pass maybe the amount of particles, right? So amount, and we'll put a default value. Let's put 50 for right now. I don't know if that will be enough, but we'll see. So 50 and the I++, right? Okay, all right. So this dot particles with an S dot push. If I really have troubles today. Okay, and this will be not there, but it'll be different for each particle. So const this. Okay, great. So particles, we said it needs a position. So the position should be the initial position. We just need to copy it. Otherwise, it'll update it for all of them. And then the velocity, it should be a random velocity to begin with. So how fast should it go, though? We'll say maybe 2 or 3 for right now. So random. So create vector. And I'm going to set this as a constant just above, just otherwise it'll be cramped. Const velocity is equal to create vector. And then we'll do random between -3 and 3, and then another random between -3 and 3 again. Hopefully 3 is enough. If it's not too much, I don't even know. Okay, so the velocity and the lifetime is the last thing, right? Yes, okay, all right. So, and I wanted here, should not be 50, this should be amount. Yeah, I just noticed it. Okay, and then lifetime, there we go. Okay, so, and we want to, okay, so we'll have an update function. So the update function should do, we can also say finished equal false, and we'll have this dot finished. And let me copy this as well. So what we can say is this dot lifetime should be the greatest, should be equal to the greatest lifetime, right? So let's start at 0, and then we'll say basically if lifetime is greater than this dot lifetime, then this dot lifetime should equal to lifetime. Just because I don't want to like check every particle lifetime every time, and I'll just cheat by using the largest lifetime that we have for the particles and just lowering it for the full, the biggest, for the explosion itself, and then we'll just finish it whenever the lifetime is 0, basically. So if lifetime is greater than 0, do all of that, and then else we can always reset the finished value to true. Okay. Okay. So this dot lifetime going down, and there's dot particles dot for each. I'm using a for each loop. Maybe not. Yeah, maybe not the best idea. Let me do a for of loop const p of particles. How much time have we done? 11 minutes. Okay. So p dot update. Okay, great. And we'll basically copy this full thing and do a show function. So show. Okay, good. Show. Basically, whoa, not in here, in here. We'll basically have all of this. The only thing this will be show. This is the lifetime. We don't need to check. We don't need an else. Okay, we're good. I think. Let's see. So if I were to try to create one explosion with the color, maybe, yeah, I mean, we'll see. This, I'll rename it as C just because I'm really not sure about the, so in the show here, we'll do stroke, this dot C, right? The color, this dot color, right? It's just the argument name that is called C. All right, so we'll create, we'll call it let E equals, well, it doesn't equal anything. So E over here, E equals a new explosion. So what do we need to pass it again? Position, color, max lifetime. Okay. So we'll do position. We'll do middle of the screen for right now. Just because I just want to test it out, try and see if it works. So create vector with width divided by 2 and height divided by 2. Okay, great. What else? We need a color. Let's do 255 for the moment, so just white. And I'll call color parentheses this, right? Okay, what else? We needed the max lifetime. Let's do 200 and see if that's too little. And then we just need to call update and show for E. This E.update and E.show, right? Hopefully there's no errors. No errors, but we're not seeing anything. Interesting. Well, there is an error. P.update is not a function. Okay. Interesting. P.update. This is called update. Oh! Duh. New particle. Duh. Well, yeah, it's normal it doesn't work. I mean, sure. Val is not defined. Not this one. So sketch index 9. Okay, so this dot val. Okay, I forgot. Okay, it works. Yay. Okay, great, right? So if I refresh, it looks okay. And and it stops. Okay, well, I already know that that 200 is way too much. We need like 50. Even that kind of long. We will also do. This. I just wanted to lower this dot. This dot. Let me think. Sorry, I'm just confused on what I wanted just now. Oh yeah. This dot initial lifetime equals maybe lifetime. Duh. Okay, cool. And then because I want the stroke, the alpha to go down, right? So, how can maybe the color is uh, because it'll go in the stroke, right? We could have just like RGB as the sure. Okay. Okay. That's fine. So we'll need to pass C to here. And I'll pass it over here. And I won't be using this color in here, I guess. Sure. Okay, yeah, that's fine. That's fine. So here we get C, and it'll be this dot color equals C. So let me show you what I was thinking. So here we'll have stroke, stroke with this dot color dot R. You can probably see where I'm going with this dot color RG and B, right? Hopefully I have time. I already have like 17 minutes done now. I really need to go faster than this. And map, and we need to map between 0 and 255 for the value of this dot life, this dot lifetime, right? Which goes between 0, 0 and this dot initial lifetime, and I want it to go between 0 and 255, right? Oh, right. I need to pass the color properly, right? So here instead of color, I need to do like something like R, G, and B, and those needs to be some values. For right now, let's do it white again. This is definitely not the best option, like on how to do it. I'm just don't have the time right now to think about it that much. Okay, so it's still not working. What's the issue? Is there an issue? Okay, it seems not. So what is the actual issue here? This lifetime actually goes between. Oh wait, whoa. This was fine. So we're here, right? Lifetime with an M at the end. No, yeah, right. That's the issue. There you go. Okay, that's great. We can maybe add a little dampening going down, right, as well. So this dot vel dot add a little, just a little going down, right? So let me think. So I need on the y-axis going down. So maybe just not call add, maybe call y minus equals 0.1, right? Maybe that's too much. Oh no, +1, right? It's going down. Yeah, that's okay with me. Maybe 0.1 is a little too much, and we could do like 0.808. That's a little bit better. That's fine by me. Sure, that looks good. That looks good. Okay, so we'll be using that, and it doesn't matter for the rest. Okay, now the audio, right? Let me take a look at P5 references, just because it's been a while since I've used audio within P5. So let's probably look at sound. So load sound, that's what I want. So load sound. So we'll have here we'll have let sound, and here we'll have function preload. All right. So here we'll have sound equals load sound, right? Load sound. Load sound, right? Load sound. And we'll put the name of the sound in the sound file in here. So let me just copy this thing. Okay, great. Wait, I don't want to be here. Okay, there we go. So load sound, and then it's going to be dot slash, because it's here probably. I don't need the dot slash actually, but anyway. I want to also take a look at sound file, right? Sound file that I want, like, get volume or get amplitude, volume amplitude. Duration, get bands, get blob, is loaded, frame duration, is looping, is pause, jump, loop, unended, pen, pause, play, parallel, rate queue, sample rate, save, set buffer, set loop, set volume. I want to get the volume. Let me search P5 GS sound get volume. We'll see. No, not set volume. Load sound audio in. Sound manipulation in the browser. I want a way to get the sound. I don't want to use FmpEg if I don't need to. Sure, that sets the volume, but I want the sound amplitude. Okay, let me go back here. There's no good thing I want here. So add Q, clear channel, connect, current time, disconnect, duration frame, get blob. Wait, get blob, get pan. What is this? Returns the current stereo pan position. No. Get blob, get pan, get peaks. Maybe. Returns an array of amplitude peaks. Amplitude peaks in a P5G sound file that can be used to draw a static waveform. Scans through the P5 sound file audio buffer to find the greatest amplitude, except one parameter length, which determines the size of the array. Larger array result in more precise waveform visualization. Great. Probably I want something like this. Get peaks and then length. Defaults to 5x width of the browser window. Damn, that's way too much. Length of the size of the returned array. Larger length result in more precision. Defaults to, that's a lot. What? Get level. Awesome. Return a single amplitude reading at the moment it is called. For continuous reading, running the draw loop. That's awesome. That's exactly what I need. So get level. How does it use it? Amplitude. What is amplitude? P5 new amplitude. Okay. Awesome. Let's get to it. All right. So we'll just copy this, and I might want to set the volume eventually, but it doesn't matter. And I'll just call it amp, just because it's too long to write the full thing. I'm just lazy, I guess, which is fine. I'm fine with it. And then level, awesome. So we'll do explosions with an S, an array. It'll be a const. It'll be explosion. We don't need one at the beginning, but I'll keep the example. I'll just remove it afterwards. So we'll now do, and what does it return, right? Does it return between 0 and 1? Let me just console. I really need to be faster than this. Console.log, and we'll just do level, right? Okay, and let me do function mouse pressed sound dot play. If sound dot is playing, not playing, right? Okay, let me see. Load sound is not defined. Are you freaking serious now? Oh, you know what? Yeah, I forgot to uncomment this. I need this back. Whoa, 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 whoa. What's going on? It splitted the screen. I wasn't prepared for that. Okay, great. Amplitude is not defined. That's normal. It's because I called it amp, not amplitude. Okay, there you go. Let's save this. Let's see. I'm not hearing any. Oh yeah, I need to click the mouse. I don't hear anything yet. Let me put this in here maybe. So it seems to be between 0 and 1, so that's great. Okay. So I'll just do if sound that is playing. Is it a function? Might be, right? Okay, that is. Oh. Okay, so if it is playing, then it's just called sound dot stop. I think we're close to it. I still have a couple of stuff to do, but I think we're close to the end result that I wanted. All right, so start, stop, start, stop. Okay, good. Now, level is going between 0 and 1. So what I want to do is get the average last maybe 10 amplitude, right? So let me do const avg amp and const length. Length equals 0, amplitude average equals 0, and let me show you what I want to do. So let's, oh, that won't work. Let's do temp amps. Let's do just an array. All right, temp amps. We're going to add the level but only after what I want to do, right? So we'll get here, let's do const or let avg. I don't have great variable names, but right now it doesn't really matter to me. As long as I can get this working, I'll be happy. So it'll be average, will be just reduce, maybe not the fastest option here, but it doesn't matter. Next. Need to look at the time, just make sure I don't miss what I need to do. But we have about 15 minutes left, which I cannot go further. So we'll do what we can. So ACC plus next. We'll start this at 0, and we'll divide this whole thing by hem.length. Okay. So average. So now we can do if level is greater than average plus, let's do 0.15. And then let's do also if this, let's move this, let's move this here, and let's do if, no, what are you doing? This is not length is greater than 10, then we'll do temps amp dot splice 0 1 index 0, delete 1 of it, and then in here I want to do basically this. Okay, let me delete this completely. Okay, let me remove this as well. Let me go here. It won't be E, it'll be explosions, I believe. Yes, explosions. Okay, great. So explosions, it's already equal to an ampere, right? So that's great. And we'll say for let I equal to explosions dot length minus 1. We need to go backwards through the array because we'll need to delete the ones that are finished. I it's greater than 0, greater or equals to 0, and then I minus minus. We'll do if explosion index I dot finished. Then we'll just break, we'll just continue here, and before continuing we'll just do explosion dot splice at I comma 1. Okay, great. And here we'll be doing explosions index I dot update and explosion index I dot show, right? Amps, it's normal, it doesn't exist, because it doesn't, right? Push, not psh. Okay, great. Now this, I want basically to do explosions dot push new explosion. Right now, let's do all of them as the same. Maybe 0.15 is too much. That's what I'm thinking right now, because it seems we're not seeing anything. Or maybe my average is too big, right? 10 maybe too big of a gap between the current one and the prior ones, right? Let me do, wait, I'm not using the average. Oh, duh. Let's see. Yeah, maybe 0.5 is too much anyway. How much time? 1:47. And I have 13 minutes left at most. Okay, so it's spawning some stuff, right? Let me do like 10 instead. Well, point one. And we could look at the frequencies, right? Not to pick up the voice and just to pick up the instruments using FFT. But for right now, I like this idea. And I would also suggest maybe looking at the maybe 10 is too much, right? Maybe you want to look only at the five last ones, right? Who knows? So yeah, I would probably suggest to you to use the FFT so that you can isolate which amplitude you want to look at, right? Do you want to look at the base amplitude or the highs frequency amplitude or the middles, right? And that with that you could possibly like assign the color based on which amplitude you used, right? Which frequency you use the amplitude from, right? So if it's blue, that means it was from a oh god. Well, this whole time. There you go. Well, sorry. This whole time during the video, the sound was not playing. Uh, well, sorry. But here you can see it, right? So again, like I was saying, I would suggest to you using FFT so that I think this looks good anyway. But possibly if like some singer sing real high or sing real loud, it's going to create particles, explosions while they're singing because they're singing too loud, right? So that's one thing I might want to revisit in the future where I really have specific sections of particles, like maybe those green ones are for the eyes amplitude going really high, really loud, and so on and so forth, right? So that's a possibility. Right now, I use the color white, but definitely the color could be adjusted based on the space, the amplitude difference between the average that we have currently calculated and the current amplitude. So those are just suggestions, but hopefully you enjoyed the sketch. I know this one was not the best, mainly because you didn't hear the sound earlier, um, which is my bad. I was a little bit if in a hurry, but I'm going to leave it as this. And I'm currently working on HTML videos. Um, I'm going to start with the basics of HTMLs. They're still work in progress, so they won't come out maybe for the next week. But I'll try to update you each videos on the progress of it. Currently, I have just a template on the basics. I'm still missing a couple of stuff in here, um, but hopefully it'll be complete. We'll try to do also sketches in the meantime that uses more HTML. Um, but yeah, that's pretty much it. So thank you for watching. Let me know in the description if there's anything else you would like to see on the channel in the future. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you in the next one.